Hi Brian, what brings you out here?
Scott, you aren't hearing me. It does not matter what kind, type or accuracy of a fuel gauge. Pilots will run out of fuel.
Brian, I absolutely agree with you. I got into the fuel end of this business because Cirrus asked me to, and I wasn't really doing anything else. So I stepped into the spotlight on this subject. My business is to design, build, certify and sell components to aircraft manufacturers. Anytime you start a new business or career you gain a new perspective. I spent thousands of hours looking at fuel tanks, fuel systems and talking with the FAA. I am sorry my plain side manner is a little brusque. I spent my life arguing with a government agency. It comes with the territory.
I think that fuel exhaustion is due to lack of awareness, poor training or laziness. This is one of the most preventable accidents out there and it keeps happening.
Yes Brian, that is exactly true. But when I was designing a new fuel sensor for Cirrus, I looked at a lot of fuel senders and fuel sender technology.
Fuel gauges suck. Always have, always will. They only have to be accurate when empty. And no one relies on their fuel gauges.
That is an interesting statement Brian. The concept of being only accurate at zero is not wholly true. The FAA made sure I was accurate through the whole fuel tank range. After going through FAA certification, I could not believe any other fuel level system in light aircraft made it through the same process, so I researched my competition.
Scott, what did you find?
Well, you were right. I found a lot of crap. A lot of sending systems used resistance senders, and if it met the FAA standard when the aircraft was new, it wouldn't last long. And I found that Cessna had changed to a system that would meet the standard, but it was 4 times more expensive than even the system I was designing.
Costly parts are choking general aviation.
I agree. Yes, I had a strict budget for Cirrus, so I had to design the system to interface with the Garmin and remove the center display. We kept Cirrus's cost the same. Brian, your input is very helpful. This is the logic tree I built using your list about fuel gauges. I want your pilot perspective. Brian. Let's step over here.
Scott, when you look at the facts this way, it does raise my curiosity, but I still think you are trying to sell expensive fuel gauges.
Brian, I sell fuel gauges, but I will never tell a pilot they prevent fuel exhaustion. I am suggesting we should look at this problem more closely. See Brian, I agree with you. You should not trust crap gauges, and crap gauges won't keep you from running out of fuel.
Hi Gordon, I think Scott is listening to us, but he has found a few things and would really like to hear our opinion.
Glad I could join the discussion. I don't think that good fuel gauges will solve fuel starvation.
Gordon, great to have you join. As most pilots fly with crap gauges, it is difficult to get an opinion about good gauges. In the NTSB reports I have only read that the fuel gauges were bad. I have not seen a report where the gauges were good, but it may have occurred and was not recorded.
We can Harlem shake like the young wise.
Well, that was fun but silly, and I forgot the music. I need to leave and get Brian's next point addressed. Oh, by the way, happy retirement Brian.